Anwar Ali brought back into the attack. Bowled the first over and now is bowling the fourth from this end. Cameron Delport on strike. He liked the pace on the ball. Maybe this is the over. He'll make his move. But very straight. Anwar Ali has done well in this tournament. He's bowled straight.
He still looks a little circumspect, the batsman. Anwar Ali, 4 wickets in 4. Not bad at all. The economy is very impressive. And you then look at his batting performance. And so he's a very good all-rounder. But looking at the batsman, I think there's this general feeling developing amongst the crew, the batting crew, that this pitch is not feasible for big strikes and big shot making, so you've got to dig in, grind your way through. That one keeping just a wee bit low. It was a slow one from Anwar Ali. And so that's why they've been in that cage mentality where they're not really gone out there expressing themselves. Very keen to occupy the crease, and they've been rather circumspect. I'm looking at somebody like Cameron Delport, who's got this tremendous reputation to hit the ball hard, but he's struggled so far. 5 from 10. Some not so great deliveries have not been put away. Like that, I mean, that was a playable ball, but there was no footwork. He's once again gone down, having a look at the pitch, looking at it suspiciously. I think they've got to get over it, and I think somebody's got to lead the charge. Because the good ones have looked good. KP, for example, Shakib Al Hassan, Luke Wright, Ahmed Shahzad in last game played beautifully. So it's not that you can not manage affairs, but it's just that this feeling is growing increasingly in the camp that things are not great for batting.
And all that, he's got 4 dot balls, Anwar Ali. Using the slow one to good effect too. And suddenly the pressure shifts on the Qalandars. First 3 overs looked all right, but now with 4 dot balls, something has to give. Quick single to get off strike, but 5 balls and just a 1 scored. It's a good over for Quetta.
I think they allowed them that single, because with 2 balls to go, KP got himself back coming from outside the ring. But if you want to look at a rosy picture, if there's any for Qalandars, the only good thing so far about this innings is that they haven't lost a wicket.
Third man comes up. Long on, in place. Fantastic Yorker. That's a brilliant over. Just 1 off. So after 4, it's 20 without loss. So it's going to be the 3rd spinner on show. Mohammad Nawaz, he's had an absolutely brilliant HPL PSL. Leading wicket taker. And he's bowled with a lot of control and intelligence. Probably the performer of this PSL. Tries to get him away, but straight away is very, very close to that stump.
So many things to like about him is his temperament, the way he bowls with a new ball and drops to a great line and length straight away. Doesn't give you the impression that he's a rookie, that he's just starting over.
Comes down the wicket, a good hit, straight back over. Delport just using his feet to good effect.
Yeah, it's a good one. Everything so right about that drive, the footwork, the execution, the balance. Yeah, pushing himself into that drive and finding the gap. The ball not spinning a lot. Yeah, got to the pitch, and that was why it was such a good shot.
Missed out that time. Floated up on the off stump. Chris Gale not playing today. Where are you, Chris Gale? Where you at? Well, a single off the back foot. That's what is needed. Just being able to get off strike.
I think Nawaz doesn't have to do a lot of things because he's in good wicket-taking form. All he has to do is to repeat what he's been doing so far, just dropping the ball in one area and not look for varieties. Just do the basics well. That's why he's been such a big success. We haven't seen him to experiment a great deal. He doesn't use the crease much. He just balls from one area, goes wider of the stumps. Oh, almost a wicket. That is slashed hard, and it's a new ball that'll find the fence. But creating a chance once again and almost holding out at point, the striker, it was Azhar Ali.
Made room and just managed to get it over point. Nobody in the deep in the power play, so Azhar Ali deciding he has to take the left armour on. Couple of boundaries off that over. The fifth, 29 without loss.
That's a reasonable start, this, for the Lahore Qalandars. No Chris Gale in the side tonight. Oh, he's missed it. Keeper's missed that. It's gone for 4. Keep an eye on the umpire. Oh, it's runs. It's runs. It's not buys. So the keeper, Safraz, can thank his lucky stars. Inside edge.
This could be a little defining moment right here. It wasn't a big deflection. Had it just knocked him on the pad, it would have been an easy stumping. They've got out of jail. Maybe they'll take it on from here. It's a poor shot. It's really... the choice of the shot is poor. The percentages are poor.
I just think if he works a few things out, Cameron Delport, he could be in for the long haul. But he gets a little impetuous with his thinking. Yeah, nurdle it around. Get a couple of little singles here and there. When the bad ball comes, then lash into it. Quetta Gladiators winning the toss, bowling first. It's the same pitch that we've had for 4 days, but it has had a little drop of water from the ground staff. And it's had a good rolling from the heavy rollers. So we are expecting the pitch, like an errant child, just to behave itself, having been talked to for 4 days. This is the 5th. Oh, that was a tough one. Kept low. Yes, he was out of his ground. Tough for the keeper to take. Sarfraz talks away under that visor.
I'm wondering if he didn't go to bottom edge here. No, he didn't. If he didn't, well, that's a shocker. He's pulling his hair out. What more must he do? Oh, bowl him.
End of the over, 34 for no wicket. Well, smiles in the Lahore dugout, and not surprising, they're 34 for no wicket. Here's Zulfikar. Oh, Cameron Delport with a reverse sweep. Oh, he's hit that well. He has hit that very well for 4.
Oi, 4, another one. Lovely, lovely, powerful shot. It was the right place to play the shot. Now he's got the boundary early on. We spoke about it last over. Cameron, just knock it around, get off strike, get the next man to give it a rock. You can get 8, 9, 10 and over without really putting yourself under pressure.
Yes, and very steadily they built up a nice little platform here. Shabash, shabash, says Sarfraz Ahmed behind the stumps. Well bowled, Zulfikar, excellent, keep it going. There's no one behind you, Sarfraz. That's a single off the handle. This is a pitch you like to bowl on, Simo, isn't it?
Well, you want to carry this around in your bag, don't you? You want to just take it around the world.
I wouldn't.
I think you would, you know. I think you bowled wicket to wicket, swung it a little bit. It's ideal.
Yeah, good call. That's a good run, that. Good understanding between the two batsmen.
Just very, very fortunate. Look at the bowler. He's beaten him in the flight. He's played a poor shot. There's no justice in this game when you're a spinner. No justice.
So nicely played. 7 from that over. We've had 7 overs. It's 41 without loss. .41 for no wicket from 7 overs. It's a fairly reasonable start, this, for the Lahore Qalandars. Remember that they were put into bat by the Quetta Gladiators. Umar Gul is on now in the attack for the Quetta Gladiators. A man who can change things with a single delivery.
Point I want to make for all those that have been watching, he loves bowling short balls in T20 cricket. Gets a lot of wickets like that. If you're watching in Pakistan, PSLT20.com, youtube.com/PSL. That's where you can watch it. And if you're not in Pakistan and you're elsewhere in the world, then cricketgateway.com is your go-to. International viewers. Lovely.
Fraction short, but that hurried on to him a little bit. Kevin Peterson, the fielder. Umar Gul, the only fast bowler who's taken 2 5-wicket hauls in T20 internationals. He took 5 against New Zealand at the Oval in the ICC World T20 in 2009, and then again against South Africa at Centurion in 2013. He bowled like a magician against New Zealand. Not that I've seen a magician bowl. That has been cracked. Whoa, he's hit that hard. Too short from Umar Gul. He's better when he pitches it up.
Well, he gets a lot of wickets with a short ball, and we've seen it throughout the tournament. But he's bowling to a South African here. And as you know, they grow up playing fast bowling and short bowling as well.
You're right there. If there's an Achilles heel for South African top order batsmen, it's spin bowling. If it's short from Umar, he'll go. Better. Prefer the full length from Umar Gul. And that's where his strength is, bowling full.
This is how he's bowled, Alan, in the PSL. Now look at that. You just talked to that. Look at the amount of short balls, but the white ones are the wickets. He's got all 3 wickets with the short ball.
Yeah, he's induced the pull shot. He has induced the false shot, if you like. That's what he does. He does mix up a lot of full-length bowling with the short surprise ball. There it goes again. He's looking for that man out there. Umar Gul thinks he's bowling to his field, and he is, when he's directing it almost to the chest, to the head there of the right-hander.
The point I want to make to you, look at the percentage of good. So for me, he's a 2-length bowler, either short or full.
I go along with that. He does tend to look at all that cluster of balls there up at the stump. So that's short, and there's a man out there. It's a soft dismissal if it goes down his throat. You don't want to hook it straight down the throat of square leg. Making room is Delport. Goes quickly for the single. And 7 from the over. 8 gone, 48 without loss. If you're just tuning into this HBL PSL T20 match, let me tell you that Quetta Gladiators have won the toss. Safraz Ahmed, their wicketkeeper captain, he decided that his bowlers would have the first say on this pitch. It's the same pitch that we've used for 4 days. Anyway, let's go downstairs and join one of our VIP members of the commentary box, Ramiz Raja.
Well, thank you, Wilco. I've got Salman Sarwar.